What is up, everybody? We are live. I feel like utter crap, but I'm here and we're gonna do some shiny hunting because that's the best way to end the night, in my opinion. Probably not gonna be as long of a stream as you guys might be used to. However, I'm gonna make a go at it, and we'll definitely get a few hours in. I know some of you are here for trades, so we'll be doing some of that as well. Never forget to be here right in time. Psyduck is dropping in. Chase Warrior, welcome to the stream. We're just kicking things off. I'm kind of left without a target specifically. Torterra was what we had been kind of building up to. So I'll probably be shooting for Torterra because it's that and Empoleon. Don't worry about it, dude. Nothing specific. So I think Torterra is going to be the goal for today, but that's going to be it as far as I've got planned currently. Yeah, dude, it happens. No, not at all. I don't get in fights. Just a bad zit. It happens to all of us. We left off here. Let me head back to the village and we can get a few trades going for you guys. Hit the like is pretty cool. Thank you so much, Chase. I appreciate it. So, Slide, you said you needed Sylveon, right? You know the code. If anyone else has any other trade requests, let me know. Slide, I think you're the only one that asked so far. Unless Alex has anything. Alex got Arceus. Congrats, dude. You definitely were grinding for it. I know you had a lot left on your list that you were trying to get. The other, like, somewhat target that I have would be, like, an Alpha Growlithe. So I'll check that as well. Yeah, I saw you guys coordinating. That was really cool to see. I'm glad, like, it worked out for both of you. We can check that. Probably shouldn't have dropped a save there, but live and let live. So you were able to get everything completed out, huh? That's exciting times, man. Onto the shiny charm and all the funness that comes with that. And maybe that will help with getting the Gardevoir. Bro, it's so cold. Chase, I know exactly how you feel, man. It's been frigid out here. And just like super overcast and rainy, it's just been gross. Hope despite that you're having a decent night, man. -12. I'm assuming that's Celsius. Got it. I would assume that's fairly cold. It's just been like nasty out. I hate it so much. Like I get the whole April showers brings Mayflowers type thing, but like I'm just tired of it. I'm so sick and tired of it. And it's not that I really require like super warm weather by any means. Like I'm not looking for like, you know, summer weather or anything. It's just a break would be nice, you know? Something to break it up a little bit. Make it not so dreary and just depressing. We got 2 chases in the chat. So did an experiment, released all of my Pokemon to see how much grit and stuff I got. 69 rocks, 53 petals, 83 stacks of gravel, 20 dust. And like, remind me, like, that was from, you had like completed all the pastures, right? Or was that just like what you had left over after the decks? So that's why you gave me a bunch of Turtwig. He was just clearing them out. Okay, got it. So you still need a couple, right? Doing a shiny only Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke and have 4 shinies. I need to get more. The only Nuzlocke that I've started has been BDSP, and I've gotten nowhere in it. What ghost type shiny Pokemon should I get right now? I have Typhlosion, Gengar, Zoroark, and Drifblim. Are you going like ghost only, Psyduck? Because I would say Miss Magius would be my next choice. Ghost only, got it. Yeah, Miss Magius for sure. I think that would be the play. Yeah, the alpha would be super sweet. It might take like a little work to get the decks up, but welcome back. I don't know, like, if it's my controller or if it's just me, like, but I feel like I keep like half throwing Pokeballs and I don't know why. Maybe my feel and time is just off. But I always feel like I'm like half picking them up and then like half throwing them. And like the animation just doesn't take. It's worse on Joy-Cons for sure. Alpha? Ooh. That could be actually pretty tight, not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to dig into like permutation hunts though so early. I guess it would depend a little bit. Permutate? You think we should go for it, Chase? If I could like catch these guys, that'd be kind of cool. They just don't want to go in. Do it. All right, we'll give it a go. Kind of cool that we like saw an alpha so quick. Or an alpha spawn, I should say. I don't know. I have to check to see how many were in the first horde. Sixteenth permutation, you think? Start placing your bets now, gentlemen. Let's see how many we're working with. One. Okay, I think it was one. It was from here. Because the Piplups were not part of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that an alpha? 9. Yeah, I think it's a 9 spawn. I'm gonna put 9 in for now. We'll go with that. So 49 potential permutations. Let's give it a go. If it's permutation 9, I call getting it. We'll wager the shiny to whoever gets it on the dot. So we got 22nd, 16th, and 9. Yeah, so this could go up to 49. We got 48 potential combinations. At least I've got enough like of a team now to where it would actually make it fairly easy to hunt it, whereas like before I didn't really have much of anything that could KO. What are the moves that are on this Lucario? I don't think we even changed the moves. We'll do Thunder Punch. Close combat is fine, or spear is fine. Crunch. You can replace. Replace that with Drain Punch. We'll just go full punches. We'll throw the punches. Chase is changing to the 29th. Oh, we got mascot. We got it. Hey, we got it on the last stream, dude. Say 9th. It sure is Shalfa. It was a Shalfa Riolu. I still have to upload the clip, but yeah, we got it last stream. It was during my big day stream yesterday. Okay. Yeah, so the Empoleon was the start. Mason Gamer, welcome to the stream, man. We have been chugging right along. It's all good, Chase. It was pretty late by you. I was kind of interested to see how like a day stream would do. It didn't do too bad, but I think like there's definitely a solid group of people that look for the night streams. And that's like the time slot that still works the best for me, so I don't plan on like changing the days anytime soon. It was just me happening to have the day off, and like I can either play Pokemon alone all day, or I can have some people that will pop in and join me. Had some of the UK crowd show up. That was really refreshing to see. I just rolled right into that. Started a new channel for recording videos on my PS5. Sick, dude. I hope it goes well for you. What type of games are you going to be, or like videos are you going to be recording? Dude, just get in the ball. Work with me, brother. Or sister, I should say. Already made a Rec Room trolling video. Technically, so I'll be streaming my time Wednesday night, Chase, and then my Thursday I will be off. But I will be doing some Legend of Zelda tomorrow. Here we go. Yeah, today's Tuesday. It's still Tuesday here. Record some Minecraft. Could be a pretty chill playthrough. I haven't played that game in ages. Okay, I think that's done. Yeah, definitely done. One permutation down. Yeah, 10:29 my time. Hopping on his Wii. What are you playing tonight, Chase? That could be a really cool slide. Yeah. I'd be down. Like, I can't remember the last thing I've ever done in Minecraft, honestly. I was playing with my kids for a while, and we were just messing around with like some of the new update stuff that came out. All the Nether update, like back when that was new. Wii Sports and trying to get a hole-in-one on golf. Congrats, dude. Hope that you get it. Wii Sports is classic. I have my Wii actually like right next to my setup right now. So mostly use it as like a GameCube emulator because it's got the backwards compatibility. We use it to play GameCube games. Nostalgia of the Wii and the Wii U. I never played Wii U actually. But it looked really cool. It just confused me. Like I didn't know if it was a sequel to the Wii or what. Chase has an idea. I do want to try like the Switch Sports or whatever, the version that's coming to the Switch. Rough. It's not good. Probably not as good as the Wii version, huh? There's a really amazing tank game on the Wii. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about it, good or bad. I just thought it was interesting they're doing it again. And what was the tank game slide? Honestly, can't remember. Well, if you do remember, let me know. You can always post it in the game discussion of Discord. Yeah, like it feels really weird loading into the Wii menu. I'm not gonna lie. But it's kind of a good feeling. Feels familiar. Dude, it's always that last one. No joke. Yeah, we bought, like, back when the Switch was like brand new, we bought an older version of the Wii because like they were some of the Wiis they had removed backwards compatibility for some reason. Like the newer Wiis, I guess. They wouldn't play GameCube games, and that's like what we wanted. So I bought one off eBay, and it came with everything, thankfully. But like, I can't imagine like finding some of that stuff now, unless you like just get lucky at a garage sale or whatever. Sports you pretty much won't like. Chakrara is sword fighting, but really bad. Just have to find a time to play it. Went to the esports event on it for pre-release. I won, but hated it. Interesting. Yeah, I had just seen the announcement, but like I literally have seen nothing of the game since the announcement came out. But I don't know. We'll see. It's basically them trying to do Wii Sports on the Switch. That's what it comes down to. Like bringing back bowling and everything. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly that. It's that, but just trying to bring it to the Switch and have it be as successful. Resetting won't do anything. What do you mean, Mason? Resetting the outbreak? It's not the reset that will do anything. It's the combinations that we're battling that will make the difference with what pops up in the second wave. So these Pokemon will stay the same, but if we battle them in different combinations and knock out different ones, we will get different outcomes on the alphas. That's how we've gotten most of our alpha shinies so far. Needs golf, so it doesn't have golf. That's good to know. I feel like most people were stoked on bowling, but like I was more of the archery and tennis crowd. I like those better. No, I'll get other stuff. There's like there's other RPG games and stuff that I'd want. And I mean, I heard through a YouTube video today that there might be Game Boy emulation coming out, so if there's a cost associated with that, I'll have to be careful. Hopefully they just include it with Switch Online. But I'm really hoping that they bring forth like Gen 1 and 2 Game Boy games and let them connect directly to home. Wii U Sports will always be in my heart. Yeah, my brother-in-law has a Wii U, but I have not tried anything on it. I think like the name really killed the Wii U. Because it wasn't like a Wii, but like people thought it was a Wii. Like I thought it was just an extension of the Wii. I'm like, why would I buy that? I already have a Wii. Instead of it being like a new console, you know? Should have been named something different. I watched A-Drive talking about it briefly. And like, I generally don't watch a whole lot of A-Drive stuff because a lot of it's speculative. And this wasn't anything different. It was speculative, but like, it's just encouraging to hear because like, you guys have probably heard me go on about that for a few times. That, you know, like, I think that that's the biggest opportunity Nintendo really has, is really getting good, solid, like, emulation on the Switch for all of their consoles and titles. But, we'll see. We shall see. I'm not waiting with like a bated breath or anything, and it's not going to stop me from buying the virtual console titles at all. I'm still going to try and buy the virtual console titles before the Nintendo 3DS store closes, or DS store closes. Oop. I don't know, Chase. It's been so long since I played any of the Wii Sports stuff. My big Luke needs to be trained up bad. He's getting Shrek'd out here. Two more. We'll go for these two since they're easy. I do have several shiny Riolu. It's one that I've continuously hunted pretty much, and I've gotten a good handful of them. I think I got one last week, another one, and then I got the Shalfa too. So Riolu's been like one Pokemon that I have like hunted across like almost every gen. Starting like I started with Gen 6, but he's one that I've continuously tried to get in like every game. Yeah, exactly, Chase. And I still have like I think 4. I don't know. I got a bunch of them though in the boxes. If you need one, Alex, I could probably hook it up. How can he see me from like way over there? Makes no sense. And these Murkrow just get in the way too. Dude, get out of here. I don't think there's any shiny in here anyways. It's always the Murkrow, dude. They're so hyper aggressive, man. Makes no sense. Yeah, the friendship part of Riolu. I always kind of struggled with those ones. It's like, it felt like in the prior games you'd have to have them in your party forever for them to actually decide that they were going to evolve. Same with the baby Pokemon. It's like you can toss them a Soothe Bell, but it still is going to take some time. You got to commit to it. 2-3. Oh no, Ninetales is probably going to get upcode. If it helps you at all, Chase, I know that you can buy, like, Wii nunchucks that have Motion Plus on them, like replacements online. Might be something for your parents to look into if you need it. But they were fairly affordable when I was looking at them. Got it. Yeah, I think like the Motion Plus was required for a few different types of games, but I don't know if it was for Wii Sports Resort. I would imagine it probably was, only because they were trying to tie in Motion Plus to everything. Like everything. When in doubt, there's always the try it out method if you got it. I don't know if you have the game already. Come on, dudes. Get back in here. Here we go. I've been hit by a Tiger Claw strike to the temple. Are you in like mixed martial arts or something? Stop throwing your shiny out. All I got are shinies, dude. You'll know when I get one for sure. You guys will know. Low-key, like, the last few days, I've basically just been soft resetting in Heart Gold and Soul Silver for a starter. And that hunt is not going good. That's quite an accomplishment, Chase. Hopefully you stay safe, dude. Only for self-defense, right? Did it once. Only once. I'm sure they had it coming. Okay, good. The alpha ran away. Like that. Anytime there's like an alpha in the permutation, it instantly makes the hunt just more annoying. Because you have to just spend the extra time either clearing the alpha or catching it. I'm gonna have to KO it in the next fort anyways, so. Dude, come on, Alpha. Come on, dude. I need all four of you, like, right here. That should be good. Once upon a time. Story time in the chat. Everyone gets a sentence. I'm sorry to hear that, Chase. Hopefully you recover quickly. You'll be doing dragon kicks in no time. I've never actually broken a bone. I've come really, really close. When I was younger, I was doing a lot of different sports. I was playing basketball and football. And we'd play football like every recess, right? And for some reason or another, we were playing on the street, which we always played on the street. We would block off like a whole section of the road by my school. And I'd always play like receiver roles, and I was running and I leapt up to catch the ball, and my cousin, like I was a really, really skinny kid. So my cousin, who was not a very skinny kid, he came up right behind me and just leveled me. So I was in the air. He hit me, like my legs are here, right? He took my legs and swept me down, and both my arms, my forearms just hit the pavement, like full force. And I'm pretty sure I fractured both of my arms. But My parents didn't take me to the doctor or anything to check. So they're just like, oh, it doesn't feel broken, so you're fine. But it was right before a basketball tournament and I couldn't play at all. And then like I think it was multiple weeks or whatever. It was a long tournament, right? And my team was just sucking throughout most of it, but then I finally like recovered well enough to play. And then I came back and I did aight for someone who hadn't used their arms for multiple weeks for anything. But never actually like broken a full bone or anything. Yeah, it was a good time. You did not tell me about Turtwig and Skorupi. Do tell. What is the news? So that was number 6. So, no, that was number 7. So we're already past one person's guess. We're on number 8 right now. Best of luck, Chase. Get that fat dub, dude. And do it with one hand. If anyone can do it, you can. The funny thing was that, like, said cousin was on the same basketball team. And I was, like, a tall kid. So, I was a tall and skinny kid. So, I was one of the starters, and the whole team got really pissed at him. Because they're like, dude, you just killed our chances of doing anything. Well, I did not mean to do that. I don't want to catch. I don't know why, I just auto-caught. I needed to stun it and then battle too. Yeah, it's just that I, like, instinctively threw a ball right afterwards. And so it's like, it was going to get caught. And that was not the permutation that I wanted to do. I need to, like, KO 2 real quick. And then do 3 battles of 2, essentially. Let's get the alpha out of the way. I need to get better EVs on this dude. And like get him up to level 100. He should be KOing all of this stuff. Got killed by an aimbotting hacker. It do be like that in the Fortnites. I only played that like when it was in beta, real briefly, but like, and I think I played like a few games of season 2. Now he's teaming, just ruining it, man, huh? At least like that, the thing that I actually did enjoy about that game was it was really easy to just dive into another match. I appreciated that. Is it pretty bot heavy right now? Fat King, what's going on, man? Just chilling and vibing, man. Trying to get an alpha primp up if we can. How is your Tuesday going? If it's still Tuesday by you. Stuck at work as per the usual. Do you work nights? Or is it daytime over by you? I think you're overseas, right? Or maybe I'm misremembering. Snover is so annoying to catch hordes. He sure is. He's like oddly feisty. You look at that Pokemon, you're like, there's no reason you should be so aggressive, my dude. There's no excuse for that behavior. Arizona, dang. Okay, got it. So you work late, dude. My wife used to work a graveyard shift. She liked it for what it was, but some of those shifts can go late and they just drag on. I used to work till midnight initially, and then I was a night supervisor at the longest job I had, and it shifted from like anywhere from 11 closing, 10, 9. It was all over the place. Right now, I work for a tech startup that does travel. But for 11 years, I worked as like a middle manager for a music retailer. And my wife worked for the post office for a really long time. So that was her like super late night shift. But she quit there and works in an office now. I do not travel all that much, but my company partners with like travel organizations. It's a pretty cool gig. I enjoy it. Definitely better than the last job I had, for sure. Pretty much all over the US and Canada. So there'll be like destinations that basically are made to promote like travel in a specific city, and we work with those companies. Drive a reach truck for work. Do you like your job, Bran? My wife and I are actually like debating heading to Arizona in a few months for our anniversary. We shall see. We don't know like where we're going at all. We just know we want to go to like an Airbnb somewhere that has a hot tub and no kids. And that's about all the requirements that we have at the moment scoped out. 15 miles a day, dude. That's insane. At one point, I thought doing like a 10K a day was good, but 15 miles is crazy. It's crazy talk, dude. Nice, dude. Nice. As long as it's working for you, that's what matters, man. I can't complain about because I moved out here when I was pretty young, and like my first job was at this company that sold music equipment. If you're in the States, you can probably guess where it is. And it was cool because like I love music equipment and I love guitars and everything. And like it gave me a lot of opportunities to like buy a lot of guitars, as you can kind of see around the room. So that part of it was really cool. Shooting for supervisor. I hope you get it, man. I know you mentioned like you had like the whole marriage thing on the horizon too, so that would be a big help to you, I'm sure. I'm definitely like fortunate enough to have like grown a bit of a career over the course of me living out where I'm at now and moving out to, because like when I moved halfway across the country to be with my wife when I was like a teenager, and I didn't have anything with me. Like I basically had a duffel bag and like what cash I could scrape up from being like a part-time employee at a craft store. So I definitely wasn't swimming in the money or anything, and had kind of a rough living situation when I first came out here. So like I'm really grateful for all the opportunities I've been given. We met long distance, so I met her on the internet. I met her on the internet when I was 17 and she was 16. And we started chatting, and I lived in Wisconsin and she lived out here on the west side of the country. And so I came out here when I turned 18. Yeah, like super humble, like super humble. I was just couch surfing. I was almost homeless when I first moved out here, like for all intents and purposes. I didn't have any solid living situation. But it worked out. Man's gonna make me go back to long distance. Yeah, like it was funny because so like at my old place of work, right, we were all going into like some weekly meeting, and one of the managers, that she was like my boss at the time, she started just going off the rails and talking about like, I don't get why anyone online dates anymore. Like, why can't you just like go out to a bar like everybody else, you loser? And she starts just like digging herself in this huge grave. And a friend of mine who worked with me was in the meeting, and he knew like the backstory of me and my wife and everything. And she just kept like going in on it, being like, yeah, like it's so pathetic, like people just can't go out and find anyone anymore and like do it the right way. And she's just talking crap. And without skipping a beat, we both let her finish, and I'm just letting her like go off, right? And he just turns to me and he goes, "Hey Luke, didn't you meet your wife online?" And like she lit up like a Christmas bulb, dude. She turned so bright red, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't know." And I was like, you know, like I don't take any offense by it. Like, I definitely look at myself and my wife as the exception and not the rule. Like, long distance relationships don't usually work out. And it's not like our relationship was easy by any stretch. It was really hard for us to be apart from each other. Like, we were long distance for 3 years, and halfway through that, I came out here for a week. Like, I was 17 and got a plane ticket and flew out here and was here for a week. And then we had to go back to long distance for another 1.5 years while I finished high school. Her husband probably had a long distance relationship. Yeah, maybe one she didn't know about. I don't know. Started out in a homeless shelter. Dude, it gives me a new perspective. It gave me a lot of perspective on like what people go through, you know? And I think if anything, it helped me have like a really strong appreciation for people and their resilience. And also like a lot of empathy. So there were some lessons to be had from that for sure. Can we see my wife? She's popped in on stream a few times. I'll leave that up to her. Like I've offered to like play games with her. You'll probably see her at some point. She's definitely hung out in the room and whatnot. But like, I don't want to pressure her by any means to have her put out there or anything like that. She wants to. We were talking about like playing Mario Kart and such together, so you guys might end up seeing her in the future for sure. Yeah, dude, it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. But like, kind of where it all came to a head was like, you know, I was living in the Midwest and just dealing with like foolishness and just nonsense from people there, and it really made me just not want to date anyone. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this unless it's like it's with the right person. And then I randomly just started talking to people online, and I think like I messaged her. I messaged her. I thought I was being like really sincere and genuine, but I guess I came off as just like a weird nerd. And she was just like totally like, you know, I didn't even think you were cute or anything. And I'm like, okay, tight, legit. But like, I gave her this super long-winded explanation for like why I liked her photo or something like that. And we started talking about music, and then we both thought we both got to know each other and thought we were really cool. And then it turned into like us like talking nonstop on the phone for like 18-20 hours of our day. Like, we just basically talked the entirety of the day because we were teenagers and during summer and had nothing else to do. And then we started playing games together, doing a lot of MSN Messenger in the MySpace era, if that dates me severely. We've been together for 13 years. And we've been married for 10 of them, or over 10 of them now. We got married in 2011, so we're going on 11. I personally don't particularly like the people I tend to meet in the bar. What I call trustworthy people most of the time. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know, bar life never appealed to me because, like, I had my daughter when I was super young. And so, like, I already was pretty much living in a party house and just, like, crashing in this, like, I mean, like, it was a rundown house that everyone just kind of abused, you know? And there was, like, a couch that anyone would just crash on if they needed to. And that's kind of where I was living initially. So like I was pretty much done with drinking and partying pretty quick, and then I found out my daughter was going to be here, and I'm like, everyone was like, dude, you got 9 months to live it up, man. Like, you gotta cut loose. And I'm like, no, bro, like, I got 9 months to figure out how to be a dad. Like, I don't know how any of this works. I need to like I need to like man up and figure this out. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Where did the Primplup go? Is it just gone? I might have to redo this one. I don't see him. I was 19. Yeah, I was only here for a year and found out that I was going to be a dad. It was super quick. Appreciate it, dude. But yeah, like I never went to bars. It was really bizarre because like yeah, I don't see that Primplup anywhere. I can fly back and still save the permutation, but like I got, as a result of that, like I was really career focused early on, and I was pretty dependable because it's like I knew that like I was trying to make things work, you know? And so I would be getting asked to like go see people's bands, and I'm like, is it at a bar? And they're like, yep. I'm like, I can't go, dude. And they're like, why? I'm like, I'm 19, bro. And like, they couldn't understand it. Oh, it was the alpha. He was hiding. But that was like a constant theme, was like people thinking that I was older than I was just because I was kind of responsible. And like nobody believed me. My boss, like the dude that was my mentor and like my boss for the longest time, that dude, he got in an argument with people at my work because he would not believe that I was in my 20s at that time. And he like called me up, and he was drunk and was like, you need to show me your driver's license right now. I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, these guys are telling me, and I don't remember how old I was. It was like 23 or something, right? It's like, these guys are telling me you're 23, and that's not possible. I know you got kids. I know how old you are. You're at least 30, dude. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And so like I FaceTimed him and showed him my driver's license, and he freaked out. So, my wife's mom and dad really liked me. Like, I've never had an issue getting along with anybody's parents. So that's kind of a blessing. But they definitely, they pushed us to get married really, really quickly. And it ended up working out for the better. But they were just like really, really focused on us getting married as soon as they found out that we were having their granddaughter. So, but like we get along with them really well now, and they've like helped us out tremendously with stuff. Like, I'm really grateful to have them as my father and mother-in-law. Absolutely. My girlfriend's parents do a good job of pretending to like me. Hey, at least they pretend, man. That's better than most. Like, I'm very thankful that I'm not in a position where like I dislike my in-laws or have like, you know, beef with them or whatever. We don't always see eye to eye on things, you know, as like generational stuff happens, but like I can say like they definitely have our best interest in heart and like care about us in a genuine way and help us out quite a bit, which is like really appreciated, because like I know like me moving out here without family, like none of my family's on this side of the country. They're just not here. So for me to like come out here and still feel supported and like someone's got our back is like, it's a big deal, you know? So not. Yeah, I mean, mine are too. That's kind of what I was hinting at. We've had to like, I was actually just talking about this with some coworkers. Like, I was raised super Catholic. Not like super Catholic, but it was, you know, a big part of our family's identity when I was growing up. And I kind of, as you can tell, I'm not a devout Catholic, probably, as you guys may have picked up on, perhaps. I don't know. But needless to say, they, like, when my daughter was born, they had offered to take her to church when she was like a baby, right? And I was like, there's no real harm in it because she's a baby, you know? She's not really going to remember stuff all that well. But then as she grew older and like became a toddler, I was a little bit more concerned about like what was going down at Ye Old Church. Because the way that I wanted to raise my kids was very much more free form when it comes to that type of stuff. Because I wasn't really given the option to kind of find my own way until I fought for it as a teenager, you know? And so like that was very crucial for me and my wife, was to give them a chance at finding out who they want to be and, you know, what they believe in, and give them the freedom of choice that like we didn't have growing up. So that's really been like the only thing that was even like kind of a hiccup in our shindig. And it wasn't even that bad. Like we're at a pretty good understanding now, and I've explained like my reasoning for it. All good, dude. You got responsibilities. I hope work goes well for you and stay safe. Good late night convos to be had abound. We are on number 12. I know someone said 16, so we'll see. Scare off the alpha? No, he's right in the middle. He's blocking him. Don't know why I used Leaf Storm instead of just Leaf Blade. But hey, we are moving things along. We need 3 and 3. That's what we're on right now. This should do. I keep hearing like a lot of people online have been resistant to evolve their shiny alpha Pokemon, but like anytime I've gotten one, I've just like straight evolved it. I've been like, I don't care. It's getting evolved. So same with this dude. If we get a Primplup tonight, like it's gonna be a Napoleon by the end of the night. And then from there we can hunt for Torterra or like a Grottle. Depending. Why are you annoyed, Chase? Fortnite's not going well? Slide, why are you annoyed? Everybody's annoyed right now. You got a shiny Geo, dude? Just like an overworld spawn, or was it from an outbreak? That is kind of annoying. Overworld. Yeah, dude. I feel that way about Starlies. Where it's like, it's cool to hear the sound, but then you look at it and a little bit of you is disappointed. I keep telling myself shinies are shinies. That only goes so far. You probably just got a few of them, right? Hate that I found it when I did. Were you in the middle of something? Explain the timing to me. I have to like learn all of these Zelda songs on guitar at some point. I can for the most part like learn things by ear, but I do have like a Legend of Zelda songbook for both guitar and piano. Wanna be artist? Welcome to the stream. We're going for an alpha Primplup, if we can get it. Got to thunder punch these dudes before they take me out. Getting dicey. How is your night going, Wannabe? Saved in the village because there was an MMO and also normal outbreak for Zubat. So I went to check Zubat first, it was fine, and there I noticed shiny Geodude. I was confused as to what it was. That's what I'm guessing you're saying. Going good. Good to hear it, man. Today was like a really weird day because since I was off yesterday, today was like my Monday. And like, it just felt bizarre. It felt really weird. This is like, it's Monday, but it's not Monday. My whole rhythm is thrown off. It's like, wonder what mon is yellow in this area, and then it sparkled, meaning if I want to keep it, I have to get rid of my MMO chances. Yeah. And like the downside too is that like, so like, if you don't save in that zone and you try to come back and it's an overworld, chances are it's going to be gone too. So it really forces you to make that decision of like, do I risk losing this to get something else? But I've definitely had that happen where like, I was just like wandering around or something and then have a shiny pop up. Like that's how I failed the Snover, and that's also how I failed the Snow Runt. They were just overworld spawns, and by the time that I saw what they were gone, and I had saved in Jubilife, and when I came back, it was completely different. I think I had a Machoke that I did the same thing with. It didn't run away, but like, I think I KO'd it or something. I don't know. But I came back to check it, and it was completely gone. Trying to shiny hunt Piplup now, dude, so we're going for the same line, my friend. Hope that you get it. It's a good shiny line. I spent like an inordinate amount of time the last few days doing emulated hunts for starters in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like there's absolutely no reason that I should be going at it this hard, and I normally don't like old reset hunts. But for some reason, like I'm all for this. And I think part of it's that I'm playing with like a retro controller. And it just feels good to be using something like that to hunt. But I'm hoping that that shines as well. Like, I've never used emulators to try and shiny hunt before, so it's new territory for me. But I've got 4 saves going. So I think it'll be pretty quick. We'll see. 4th shiny. 4th shiny of the night, dude. You're just going ham. This puts us at number 14. It feels so slow, but it's not. It just feels that way. No, ever. Oh, dang. That's right. You guys are, just, like, you've been still working on your decks. So that number's going to ramp up soon for you, though. Absolutely. Hayden is epic. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing tonight? Hope your day has been awesome. Or shall I say epic? I managed to catch a shiny Chansey the other day. I actually like have a love-hate relationship with Chansey. I think it's a pretty decent shiny. The only thing that like ever gave me pause about it was that it just came up so often in Let's Go. And Hayden knows what's up with shiny Chansey. A little tired and lots of work, dude. I'm in the same boat. I am so beat from today. And like my day tomorrow is probably not going to look any better. But hey, we're out there. Yeah, man, I'm in the same boat. Like, I've only worked 1 day so far this week, and I'm already at a point where I'm like, this week has been going on for like 5 years. No, you broke your Drowsy combo. At least Drowsy's like fairly easy to get back, though. It's not like a super hard one like Farfetch'd or something. Dude, like one of the gnarliest hunts I ever did was for a Farfetch, and it popped up super quick. Like instantly when I got the 31 combo, Farfetch pops up. It ran away after the first ball, dude. I threw 1 Ultra Ball at it, and it ran away and broke the chain. I was so upset. And then I spent like another 3 nights shiny hunting it with the charm, and it would not pop up. Probably because of the method being wrong that we were using back in the day. But we didn't know any better. I'm kind of like excited to play Let's Go again. So like when we hit that 151 subs, I'm kind of looking forward to maybe doing like shiny hunting in that game again. I think it might be cool to do another shiny dex or something. And there's still like hunts that I haven't gotten in that game too, so. Maybe I'll pull like a Supreme Arcanine and get like a Fossil Explorer's hat and go for the fossils or something. Bought MLB The Show for the Switch today. How is it? Currently beating the Padres 19. Oh, okay, but what's your team of choice, my dude? What is your baseball team? Who are you repping? Diamondbacks? I can respect that. Coming from Wisconsin, I'm a Brewers fan. I won't say I'm a big Brewers fan because like I don't follow the team in the regular season, but like my dad took me to a lot of Brewers games growing up, and we would just get the nosebleed seats because we were cheap. But those were like always fond memories, even if the team was doing terrible. Undefeated against the Yankees in the World Series. Hey, man. If they're taking out the Yankees, I'm all for it. Rip to any Yankees fans in the chat. Is there a move to kill all mons in combat at once? I don't know of any like multi-combat or like multi-targeting moves. It doesn't seem like there is. Like, you would think there'd be like a surf or something. But at least I'm not aware of there being like multi-target moves. If there is, I've played this game for 400 hours and I'm completely unaware of it. So, I don't know if that says more about the game or me. Probably more about me. That is like one thing I do miss about the Midwest though. And I do miss about back home in the old Wisco. I definitely miss going to Brewers games. Where I'm at, we don't have an MLB team. We got a basketball team, but we do not have baseball. We just have like a farm team, I guess you'd call it. I need any shiny level 100 on Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Yeah, at least like that game's easy to level up with. I spent a lot of time in that game though. So I think that enough time has passed where I'm really gonna enjoy it again. I would not be opposed to doing like a shiny lock in that game. Though that would also just take a lot of time. And it would kind of hold up the other simultaneous playthroughs. So I don't know, maybe I will do like the simultaneous playthrough first and then do some shiny hunting afterwards as like a badge quest. And like take on the gym leaders again. That is a possibility. And like one hunt that I kind of have like wanted to do, and maybe like if the rumors of a Game Boy emulation in Gen 1 are true, it might be worth doing like a full odds Mewtwo hunt in Gen 1. I always thought that that would be a really tight hunt to do, but like risky. Super, super risky. I used to have a friend that used to say, like, you're not a true shiny hunter unless you get something in Gen 2 or, like, the earlier gens at full odds. Which was, like, kind of gatekeeping nonsense, you know? But then I did get a bunch of full... not a bunch, but, like, I've gotten a handful of full odds shinies, you know? And I'm like, I kind of half understand why that was said, but at the same time, like... Getting a shiny in a game that doesn't even have shinies, that's a feat. That is a feat. And then there was like an article that I read that was like some dude that spent like literally, I don't know, like 5 to 7 years of his life soft resetting in his free time for a shiny Mewtwo in like Fire Red. And like he barely got it. And then, like, they asked him afterwards, like, hey, like, what do you feel about it? And he's like, I don't know how I feel. I'm like, that kind of summarizes shiny hunting and full odds hunting in a very direct way. Just, I don't know. I don't know if this was even worth it. Why did I throw a berry at his butt? It just like bonked him with a berry. I think I just saw the blue and I'm like, that's fine. That's exactly what I want to throw. Just bonked him with a berry. Yeah, dude, it was like an inordinate amount of time. Like he wasn't like going ham on it the entirety of the time, but like in his free time, as he would allow, he kept the hunt going for that long on his original cartridge and didn't get it. He had like terrible luck. Like he had to have done something to the tune of like hundreds of thousands of resets. And like something, he almost like gave up several times, but he just kept it in his drawer, and every night he would do like a couple hundred or so. But it took him like ages. Hello Vasudev Jays, how are you doing? And Progo is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can find the article real quick. Yeah, here it is. Man plays Pokemon non-stop for 5 years to get a shiny Mewtwo. Over 500 hours of game time hunting this Pokemon. My favorite shiny, dude. There's the article if you guys are interested at all. There's a more detailed interview of him. I think it was this Kotaku one. Yeah, it's this one. I'll post the right one. Yeah, if you're interested, this is the article that I read. It was literally 5 years of resets. He did, and he ended up transferring it up too. Like he transferred it up through Gen 6, I think, at the time. Favorite shiny though, I think that changes like with my mood, but the one that keeps coming back to me is Groudon. I love Groudon shiny, and I think it's because like it is my favorite legendary as well, and I just love green shinies, so like that one's really good for me. Progo, I would take it if you're just giving me one, but I do also want to get my own as well. So if you don't mind saving it, otherwise, what I would have you do is I would have you offer it up to someone in the trade section of the Discord. I'm not sure if you're in there or not, But if you're not, you can also offer it up as a trade on stream. Yeah, Slide will take it. Definitely give it to him before me. But there's like, I have like a list of Pokemon that I would literally just hunt endlessly. I would just shiny hunt them till the ends of time, basically. And like Riolu is one of those. Eevee is one of those. And Bulbasaur would probably be one of those as well. It's basically all my favorites, you know. I don't like particularly love Bulbasaur's shiny, but I love Bulbasaur as a Pokemon, so he gets a free pass. Vasudev J's, what is your favorite shiny? I'm interested to hear what yours is, my man. I would say shiny Snorunt is one of my favorite 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. I think Snorunt is a great shiny. We got an Alpha Riolu yesterday on stream, and we evolved it. So yes, we do have the Alpha Lucario. Shalpha Lucario, I should say. We had some crazy luck recently, so I'm not expecting anything on this stream, but we'll see where it takes us. I need to definitely clip it up, though, and post that. When I am back in the village, I will definitely trade up with you, Progo. Right now, I'm on my 16th permutation of 49, so we might be here for a bit. I'm like a big sucker for Gen 3. So like any Gen 3 shiny is like a good shiny in my book. I mean, not any, but I usually tend to prefer Gen 3 over the other gens. Kind of makes me sad because like I know Ores came out so recently that there won't be any like Gen 3 remakes, but I would love like a Gen 3 Legends game. Sounds good, Progo. Yo, okay, so we got a normal shiny. I mean, that's tight. It's not... Maybe we'll get both. Okay. So, whoever said 16, we got a normal shiny Primplup that we're going to have to catch. I'm going to keep this in my back pocket in case we don't get one. At least we'll have the normal shiny and we can get this. So, like, I'm going to save this permutation. And he's probably going to pop up for a few others as well. But I'm going to keep going with the permutations to try and get the alpha. And then if we don't get the alpha, we can just go back and take this little dude with us. Do they really want to be like that, man? Like, why, though? They haven't, like, wanted to fight me this entire time, even though I've been closer to them. And, like, now, for some reason, they all wanna duke it out. I don't get it. so number 16 was a shiny though. Okay. So we are saving number 16 for later. We can go back if we need to. But there's still like another 33 permutations to do. So hopefully that's just an encouraging sign to keep us going. They want to scribble scrabble. They want to scrap, that's for sure. They aren't having any of that. All good, Resident Cryptid. We just had a shiny pop up while we were doing permutations, but it was a regular shiny, so we're gonna keep on going. And I need to catch one actually, so my target for the catch is gonna be the alpha. It's all good, man. I appreciate you being here. Like, I don't know how many of you are like got notifications set up, but have you been experiencing weirdness with the notifications for the streams? Because I keep hearing that as a point of feedback. But I think it's literally like, I've heard that that's just like how YouTube is coded in a certain sense, where it's stupid with the alerts. I don't know if people are actually receiving them or not though. Yeah, that's kind of like what I've come to expect. It's just like, that's just how YouTube be. And we keep going. 18. It is like one of those points though that I've heard quite a bit where they're like, I had no idea you were even live. And I'm like, I don't know how to make it more apparent. Shiny Zorua for Wannabe Artist. Congrats, dude. That's such a good shiny. So stoked for you on that, man. Is it your first Zorua? Because that's even more hype, dude. My family is waiting to start the drive to Texas, so I've been getting caught up on Hell of a Boss. Is that a game or is that a TV series? Animated YouTube series, got it. I have not heard of it before, as you may have surmised. Glad to hear it, dude. Mondo, congrats. In collaboration with Braden Roger in such high quality. I'll have to check it out, dude. If you're in the Discord, feel free to drop a few links in the media recommendations. That's kind of what that's there for, is like for people to make suggestions of stuff that they want me to watch or get hip to or react to or whatever. I'll give most things an honest go. And I have like a terrible habit of just like completely in one ear out the other when people make recommendations to me. Like half of the way not intentional. So like having a list or having it in another area is like super helpful to me. I think that's it. Yep. No shiny. 19. The question remains, do I have it in me to do another 30 permutations tonight? And the answer is maybe. Though I kind of don't want to finish this or like halfway and then have to like pick it up again on the weekend, you know? Soft reset and Sligook. Good luck, dude. I haven't tried that out yet, but I'm looking forward to doing it with Gardevoir. I saw like on Twitter today, Anubis posted and he's like, guys, stop tagging me in this. I already knew about this a month ago. I thought that was pretty funny. He's like, I didn't elaborate on it because I felt it was really obvious with what was already released. I'm like, well, obviously we needed people to spell it out. I'm just happy there's like something else that you can do to get shinies in the game. Comparative to like other games in the past where you only have like 2 or 3 methods. I think that's really dope. And like as much as like soft resets can be kind of like brainless, like there's something cool in a certain sense about having the option to just do that and shut off for a little bit. Technical. Yeah, there's a little bit of technique involved. So like you get it set up and that just turns into an SR hunt, like most hunts. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I mean, like, a huge part of the shiny hunting community is just used to doing tedious stuff, you know? Yeah. It's not a bad thing. I feel like there's like a big section of the shiny hunting community that gets pissed when you can't soft reset for shinies. There's like, wait, what? I can't go full odds? I can't full odds soft reset for my starter? What is this? Yeah, it's just something different to try out. I feel like a lot of the shiny hunting streamers are doing that right now. I've seen a lot of people using that method just because it's fresh. Yeah, I don't know why they have shiny lock them. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not like it matters. And it's not like with the starter specifically, it's not like you can't just go and shiny hunt them immediately after beating the game anyways. Like, if some dude wants to waste 200 hours of his time soft resetting for a starter, he should be able to. Same with the legendaries. Absolutely same with the legendaries. If somebody wants to spend, like, all their time soft resetting for legendaries, they should feel free to be able to. It's like you gave us Arceus and Shaman and Darkrai shiny in BDSP. But we can't get Dialga and Arceus? Like, what? Why? Yeah, if they exist, we want them. I think it was their plan to have people wait to beat the game to get them in the MMOs. Yeah. I guess. But, like, you still would need to beat the game to get the other ones anyways. But, like, to have someone just, like I said, if someone wants to spend their time in that manner, they should be free to do so, in my opinion. Would I do it? Absolutely not. I mean, like, I'm kind of doing it now with those, while I'm, like, quad hunting Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? But, like, I don't know. Would I do it in one single game at full odds? Probably not. I mean, like, I've gotten lucky before. But I don't know how lucky. I think I just screwed that up. Yeah, I absolutely screwed that up. That's okay. This is just a different permutation. It's still workable. It just means I skipped a bunch. I literally just want to see if there's one more left that I'm not seeing here. Like, that's legit the strat right now. Cleared out Tingle, listed up the reset process, another stupid horde of big ones spawn. When you're not even going for the shiny. Second wave just comes in. Okay, no more. That was permutation 25. I skipped ahead by like 5 permutations, actually, precisely. So we are back on numero 20. Okay, now to do this right, I need 2. Count them 2, and then 4. I just went straight for the 4 last time. Just jumped the gun. Now's the 4. I think this is only 3. Yeah. That's what I was worried of. That one just went a little too far. Three again? We did finally get it. We got it yesterday. I streamed during the day for a change, and it popped up yesterday as a little Riolu. That was super lucky, dude. I need to get the clip up. I keep forgetting, but like people have just been noticing it when they come in, so that's been cool too. Kind of a neat little surprise. I was like beside myself when I got it too. It didn't take all too long either. It was like the first half of the stream, I think. But I was streaming for a long time yesterday since I had the day off. And then I skipped the night stream as a result. But the rest of the week is back to the normal stream schedule, so I will be taking Thursday off. But I do have Breath of the Wild tomorrow. And then Kirby is planned for Friday. But I beat Kirby last week, so it's just post-game stuff. And I'm likely going to reschedule that. To not Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Coliseum. Maybe if I'm feeling like risky on Friday, I'll make up 2 thumbnails and do like Pokemon Snap and Coliseum at the same time or something. Yeah, dude, I think it's gonna be fun. I've never played it, but like the funny thing, literally the funny thing was that like I had scheduled a Coliseum stream like the first week that I started streaming, like 2-3 weeks back, right? And then I like canned it because like I was feeling terrible. Like I just felt sick, right? And so I was like, that was gonna be on Thursday. And I didn't end up doing it for a Thursday stream. I skipped it. And then the next week I took off, I think Wednesday and Thursday or something like that. So it's like I'd been meaning to do it on a Thursday or a Friday. But then I was also playing Kirby. So I was like, well, I need to finish Kirby first before I start looking into another game. And then in the meantime of all that happening, That Bald Gamer starts playing Pokemon Coliseum. And I'm like, yo, what the heck? Like, what made him choose to go back and play this game randomly? Especially, like, right when I was about to, you know? Not that, like, I influenced him in any way, shape, or form, but I just thought it was funny that he chose to start playing that game, and, like, now if I do a playthrough of it, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, so you're just doing it because he did it, right? At least that's what I was thinking. And then, two, like, I had, an idea, and granted, this isn't a super original idea, but, like, I was gonna pick up like a treadmill or like a cheap exercise bike and literally do like streams where it's like I don't get off the bike until I get a shiny, or I don't take a break from cardio until I get a shiny, right? And then like I pull into a That Bald Gamer stream and the dude's sitting on an exercise bike hatching eggs, and I'm like, bruh, like I am convinced That Bald Gamer is me in the future. Like that's what the lore and the arc of the channel is going to be. Yeah, I am doing like a kind of a fitness challenge with Breath of the Wild though. Yeah, you gotta reload the game and then it'll pop in. I got this lovely fitness dice that has all sorts of things written on it, so anytime I get KO'd in Breath of the Wild, this thing is gonna be getting a roll tomorrow. I am going to be substituting certain things on it because it has like, I don't know, it has like 25 crunches, and I'm not going to do crunches. I will do like squats or something, but I'm not going to do crunches because like I hate crunches, plain and simple. I would rather do like 25 push-ups, or like bust out like a barbell and do like 25 bicep curls or something over crunches any day. Hate crunches. I'd rather do planks than crunches. Had to do over 1,000 crunches. Dude, you probably got abs of steel, my man. That's insane. I think my issue is like twofold, that I'd never really took abdominal exercises seriously, but then two, like crunches are just hard to do solo. Oh, you can still have abs of steel under that though. Yeah, dude, they're still there. That's like I'm saying, like that just takes like a tremendous amount of endurance to actually do something like that. Even like the presidential fitness stuff that they have you do in like school, like most of that's like actually pretty difficult for most people. Like at my old place of employment, they did like a fitness week or something. And like they had like a push-up, like you had to to try and do as many push-ups as you can do consecutively at once. And then they did a squat thing. It was like as many squats as you could do in a 2-minute interval. And I tried doing the squat thing, and like I was going to the gym regularly. I was doing weighted squats. And so like I was coming into it feeling pretty confident, feeling a little cocky, you know. You know, I was going like to the gym 5 days a week, doing like HIIT exercises and such. So it's like I felt like not that I was gonna smoke everybody, but like I felt like I had a good shot. Like I was going to showcase something a little bit more than average. And like I totally just like bombed it. For the squats, like they were it wasn't like weighted squats, it was just like free squats, you know. And I think I did 80 in 2 minutes, and like my legs gave out. And like I have pretty strong legs, but just doing that many like free weight squats in such a short period of time, my muscles were just not used to doing that at all. Like I was used to doing like high weight, low rep, and then like nothing like super repetitious, like with like, you know, weighted break sessions and like rest sessions in between. But like it confused my muscles enough to the point where I literally could not stand up. It's like you saying you got 5 shinies, dude? But yeah, that stuff's no joke. 6 shinies. Using chat as a counter. Whatever you gotta do, man. Whatever you gotta do your thing. For resets, got it. A-okay by me, dude. I'm not gonna fault you for that. Hopefully it goes quick for you, man. Rank 4. Congrats, Progo. Moving on up in the world. Dude, these Murkrow need to get out of here. So hard. Like, permanently. So you got a pretty good shot at getting a decent shiny then, dude. That should be pretty slick. That should be pretty sliggoo. I'll have to probably do that method for that one because I like don't have any patience to actually hunt Sliggoo. And even if the odds are worse, like knowing that I don't have to like battle a ton of them would be helpful. Gumi isn't Dex 10 though, only Sliggoo. Hey, you still got odds on it though. I've seen crazier things happen. I actually don't know if I did that correctly. So I'm gonna do it again, because I need to catch 2, and I don't think I caught 2 for that one. Oh wait, no. I am getting so confused. That was KO3. Okay, I did that one right. See, this is why I don't mix and match. The one at the bottom is throwing me off right now. Yeah, it's cool that you still have some other spawns popping in with it. Come here, Big Papa. Three, 3, and then 3, 4. I've been lately having like a front light over in the corner over here going, but I think that I'm vibing out. So I'm dimming it up a little bit. Getting the vibes going aplenty. I need 3, but these guys like for sure need to group up for me to pull 3 off of this. 3. Tight. The new camera has been so much easier to work with. Just the fact that it's like actually saving my settings is like a life send. Lifesaver, I should say. I call getting out at 582. If you keep going tonight after the stream ends, you'll have to let me know. If you get it. Definitely post it in the Shiny Flex when you do. Three, 4. And then after this, we'll be on the catch 2s. Do you think there's any shiny hunting methods on Pogo besides check and hope? I think that they have been very intentionally vague about shiny odds in that game. I don't think there's any methods per se. But I do think that Niantic, like, personally has codes that are outside of just the base odds. And that they don't let people, like, in on that. It just feels bizarre to me that, like, they're basically a mobile game, right? And, like, a huge sector of their mobile market revolves around shiny Pokemon, and it feels like to me that they would have something in the back end for aged accounts or like new players to get them like jazzed up about shiny hunting and like willing to spend more on events that have like new shinies and the like. I don't think they'll ever implement anything. They seem like it's really bizarre. They seem like really backwards focused. Like anytime that even something like comes out that's like, whether it be intentional or unintentional, it's a good feature change or quality of life improvement, they seem to walk it back. I think like we saw that with the COVID stuff for sure. Where it's like the game just felt better with like the incense spawns and the increase in spawns. And they were just like, LOL, that's gone now. And I don't dig that at all. Like, I think the main value add that they had was that their game didn't... It was a mobile game, but it didn't feel like a mobile game in, like, the super obvious manner. Like, there was, like, the optional transactions and stuff, but it didn't feel like you were getting shoehorned into having to do it. And, like, I appreciated that. But now it feels like I'm coming into more and more conflicts where, like, game design features are making me pay money in Pogo, or like really encouraging me to pay money or spend money in ways that like I'm not very cool with. Yeah, exactly. Like it feels like their focus is more so on that side, and like how can we get people to spend money in our shop? How can we get people to spend money on community days? Even like with the daily items and such. Like one thing that really annoyed me was those 1 coin boxes, which were like advertised as like a huge win for players. They started cramming like useless items in them just so that you would max cap your inventory limit and they would sell more storage. And like I've already spent like a good deal of money on storage. Like my storage isn't like free to play by any means. But I'm still getting constantly hit with item level limits and like Pokemon level limits. It's like I've been playing since the start. I have like an 1800 Pokemon storage, but I'm still capping out. Like, yeah, dude, they totally do that stuff intentionally. So that's why I'm saying, like, why would they give us anything that would increase the odds outside of like a ticketed event? Because like that's their bread and butter. Like that's, they don't really have much other than shiny hunting as far as like a big draw. Did I screw that up too? I don't know. I'm not doing that permutation. Switch Fox just woke up. Yep, we're working on Alpha Primpla. You do know I will evolve it. We are on number 27 of 49. I have continuous access to gyms and even I don't make good coins. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna run and let my dogs out. I think they're whining real quick. Yeah, like I typically, I don't have like continuous access to gyms, but like I'm in a fairly like modernized city-esque area, and I've definitely like not really done much with gyms to actually earn coins. It's usually like I'll just pay like the $1 or whatever to get 100. Because like I can justify 99 cents here and there, but we are talking about Pokemon Go. Exactly. But from like a feels perspective, I feel there's something wrong or different with the odds that we don't know about. Like I've seen it too often where the game like feels like it prioritizes new accounts or prioritizes accounts that have lapsed or haven't played for a long time. And like if I was designing the game, that's how I would design it. Like if you want people to start spending money on the game like a lot, like get the new player into it. No, come on. Or like if someone hasn't been playing for a while and they come back, like it would make sense for them to have boosted odds for a limited play period, just so that they would start spending again or get like feel like their luck has changed in some way and that they're going to get a bunch of shinies. I lost my account, so I'm now poor in the game. Yeah, like I know a lot of people that are like strict free to play. Though like there was periods where I was buying like a lot of the premium, or not the premium, the remote raid passes. That's what I spent a lot of money on. And like looking back, I kind of regret it. I mean, like I definitely got shiny legendaries from it, but the thing that kind of irked me was that like despite me doing all those remote raids, it never gave me like an EX raid pass. And like I get why, because like if you're remote raiding with someone from like a different country or something, they shouldn't take up an EX raid slot. But like I still feel like for like local ones or ones that are in a certain radius that I should have been able to get EX raid passes for them. But then again, like EX raids haven't really been valuable either. And that was something that I kind of miss. I got like super frustrated, so I got an EX raid invite to Mewtwo before Mewtwo was even like in regular raids, right? Back when Mewtwo was just like barely out. I still have the Mewtwo, it's my best Mewtwo. But I got the EX raid invite. I did the EX raid, I got the Mewtwo, right? So I got like super hyped on raiding for a bit. Like I went hardcore with raiding. And I was like constantly doing raids in my area and going out of my way to do raids and team up with people. So fast forward, Deoxys comes out in EX raids. And guess who gets an EX raid pass like right away. I get an EX raid pass for Deoxys when it first comes out. It was like the first big change up in the EX raid scene. It's at my local park. Happens to be a good driving distance away from my work. But I basically leave work early because I'm like, I'm not going to pass up an EX raid, right? Well, as I'm driving there, I get a cancellation notice of the EX raid. Or the EX raid pass starts glitching out. They ended up canceling the EX raid and they told absolutely no one about it. So like I drove across town to do this raid and then it just gets canceled randomly. The egg doesn't even show up. No word from Niantic. And then when I hit them up and I'm like, yo, what is this? They basically just play it off and say, sorry, you can try again. Instead of like rescheduling the EX raid. And then they just gave us like a premium raid pass for it. And like I almost quit the game right then and there. I was like, dude, I worked so hard to get this and be eligible for this. And the least that they could have done was like reschedule the raid. But they just didn't, right? They're just like, tough luck. And they did that again with like one of the other forms of Deoxys when that came out too. It's like I just had the worst luck with EX raids. And like, to me, the other frustrating aspect was like, so you get these special invites, but then like fast forward 6 months, then everything is out in regular raids anyways, you know? Or however long it takes. It's like certain things have rarity, but then they destroy the rarity or inflate it, or like Shinx. Like I didn't spend all that much on raid passes for Shinx, but like I know people that did. And like then they just put it in community day. And they're gonna do the same with Rockruff. Like they've done it so often, like you just know it's gonna happen. Gonna let the pups in real quick. It was just there in a 1-star raid. Yeah, exactly. Like, Rockruff is basically the new Shinx. And one of the dudes that pops in the chat, Tony, he did like over 100 Rockruff raids. And like, him and I were chatting. And I'm like, dude, guaranteed they're gonna put it in Community Day. Like, it's a matter of time before that thing gets Community Day. Maybe it will be, you know, 6-8 months down the line. Maybe it'll be next year. But there's no way it's not going to be in a Community Day at some point. And that's kind of like... It's a point of frustration that I have with the game. That discourages me from really, like, no-lifing it like I used to. But maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I do enjoy it, and I still will play it on, like, the event days. I'll still play community days. I still will open it occasionally and, like, shiny check stuff at my house. But it's definitely not like I used to play that game. I used to, like, literally every single break and lunch I had, I'd be outside walking just to see what would pop up and see if I could get a shiny. And, like, I remember vividly getting, like, a shiny Ammonite and, like, freaking out. Back when the game was, like, fresh, you know? I've heard it like time and time again where people will say like the week Pokemon Go came out was like the closest thing that we've ever had to world peace. And I definitely feel that that's true. Oh snap. Yeah, Cryptid, like, if I was living right next door to that, I would be playing a lot, too. Yeah. Yeah, you don't even have to go outside for Community Day then. Like, my house is, like, there's no spawns in my neighborhood or, like, near my house. Like, we typically go to the local park to play. But like that's a bumpin' area for sure. We're on 28 right now. So we got like 21 left. And I ain't leaving till the fat Piplup sings. Primplup, I should say. Okay, that one is gone. $29. To be fair, it's the state university. I'll be there this fall, gap year. Yeah, that's pretty much like downtown in my city. I don't go down there to play like at all though. There's like a good park that like is like a very sentimental park for my family, and we typically take the kids there because there's like enough spawns to keep us busy, and there's like a jungle gym and stuff to keep the kids occupied. Though my daughter has been playing with us the last few community days and has gotten really excited, so that's been nice. Because like we got her a phone, and for the first bit, like she could not care less about Pokemon Go. And like I remember taking her out when she was a toddler and the game like first came out, and like we were running all over. And now she's like a young teen and is like, I don't want to do this. Too cool for Pogo. But like, I don't know what it is, like the last community day or two, she's actually been kind of stoked about it. It's sentimental because like my wife and I went to it a lot basically throughout her being pregnant, and then like as my kids have grown up. She is turning 12 this year. Absolutely baffling to me, truthfully, because like in my mind she's like permanently 5 for some reason, and I don't think that's gonna get better with age. It probably will only get worse. But yeah, I've got like pictures of her at like 2 years old walking through like the gardens with me there. And it's just our go-to spot when the weather is nice. We are on 29. I would, though I am concerned about her being young and being on the internet. And like, I don't want her to be exposed to a wider community if she doesn't actually like care to. She has expressed though like interest, like every kid does, of like becoming a YouTuber. And so if she wants to like take that on herself, like I'll definitely be helping her do that. Your permutation guess is 39? Well, we're on 30 right now. We did find like a regular shiny back on 16, so whoever said 16 was technically correct at least half of the way, in the sense that there was a regular shiny there. Yeah, we'll see what the future holds for sure. Yeah, Alex said 16, that's right. So he was right about a shiny on 16. just not the one that we've been hunting for. And that's okay. I mean, like, the last... I don't even know how many it's been, but, like, the last 3 permutation hunts we've done, we've gotten it. So, like, I'm not... If we don't get it, and we just get a normal shiny on it, like, I would be okay with that, too. Even if it took most of the night. At least I've been spending it with good peeps. That's what matters. It's a 2 and 3. Just be these 2 left. And he broke out. So angry. That's 3. Two and 4. Catch 2, 2 and 4. Only 18 left. Yeah, they're feisty, dude. They just want to tussle with the muscle. Not as bad as Typhlosion by any stretch. But still, alphas be alphas. They ain't scared of nothing. Cool, we got the catches easy. Now 2 and 4, 2 and 4. I think the animation for that move is so cool. Four? Dang, only 3. That means the one that was over there ran back too far. Yep, there he is. Come on, everybody. Sick. And then one catch. Nope. Now we need to catch 3. So these next ones should be fairly quick. They're not all that complicated. But we shall see. Moving right along. 17 left. We're up to the point where we have to catch 3 of them, though. Big ol' 50. Two. This will be the 3rd. And we have to knock out 2. I wish you could ride your Pokemon in this one. Just straight up ride Samurott into battle. When I saw the trailer, I thought you could ride any Pokemon large enough. Yeah. Like, that's what they're missing, for sure. Like, you being able to choose what you use as your mounts. Like, if you have a flying Pokemon, it should be able to replace Braviary. If it's, like, a large enough Pokemon, it should be able to replace weirder. I ride my 411 Alpha Bidoof straight into battle, dude. Any Alpha should be rideable. And I hate how bulky Basculegion is. It makes dodging water attacks like almost impossible. It's always going to take a hit to the tail. It would give you a use for some of those shinies for sure. So we caught one. Two. Three. Can you stop water pulsing me for 5 seconds? For glory. Exactly. 163 is when I think you'll get the Sliggoo. I don't think it'll be soon, but I don't think it'll be super late. I mean, I've gotten them later than this before. Though we are on 34. And no Shalfa in sight. What are odds for Dex 10 Mons Nose Charm with Outbreak? I believe it's 1 in 819. Or no. Actually, Dex 10 would only be 1 in 2000 if you don't have Shiny Charm. If you have the Shiny Charm, it would be 1 in 819. But it's just standard overworld odds, basically. So, like, ideally, you would want Dex and Shiny Charm. Like, perfect Dex and Shiny Charm. That way you get, like, 1 in 585. Get this no charm, dude. That's best of luck to you, sir. That's gonna be quite a grind. But hey, if you're determined, it's just a patience game. Really, any shiny hunt is just a matter of patience. That's how I look at it. Doesn't matter what odds it is. It's just a test of patience. Some people got it and some people don't. I mean, you see people like all the time doing full odds hunts and not backing down from that. Like 1 in 4096. I've done a few of those myself. I had a friend who was like super oddly determined to get a Lapras full odds in his Gen 2 save, his actual cartridge. And every Friday, he would throw on a movie and he'd pull up his Game Boy SP and he would hunt it. And he got that Lapras. And immediately after that, he went for Lugia. He got that too. And then he soft reset for a Ho-Oh. And that took like months and months and months, but he got that as well. And then he stopped. He's like, I've had enough of this. He actually inspired me to start trying to do crit hunts in Crystal Virtual Console. And I've got 3 legendary shinies in Virtual Console Crystal. I would have never attempted those hunts if he wasn't like flexing those shinies on me. Where do you go when you reach the top? Exactly. He had seen, he had conquered. Like the only other hunts that I have attempted that I have not, like very few people have ever done, have been roaming legendary hunts for Entei and Raikou. I actually have 2 of my Virtual Console saves set up for that hunt. And I had been hunting them like really hard. But I actually stopped. Like the resets were taking a while, but like I could go back and get those, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that as like a Gen 2 special or something. But those hunts are rough. It's basically like you resetting just for the chance to even see the legendary. Because like your first encounter slot is what sets the stats, right? So like in Crystal, you encounter Suicune in the tower, and the other 2 dogs run off. Well, you don't know if those dogs are shiny until your first time seeing them. And if they're not shiny, you basically just reset, and then you keep checking to see if they're going to pop up shiny. And they can only do it on certain routes because they keep moving. So it's just a really screwy hunt. It takes like, it can take anywhere from 1:15 to 2 minutes to even potentially see one of them. And you're not guaranteed to even see them. Like there's some resets that are just going to be a wash either way. But I still want that hunt only because I've gotten the shiny Suicune. Let me actually see if I can show you guys. I'll do it after I check this horde and reset. So, let me see if I can pull this up real quick and if it'll pop up on cam. But this is my heavily worn great. And the DS won't even load charge. I must have killed it. One second. Never mind. This is the DS that my virtual console saves are on, and the battery is completely dead. I don't have the chargers down here, apparently. So that will have to wait for another night. I was gonna load up and show you my full odds legendaries. But I've got Suicune, I've got Celebi, and I've gotten Lugia so far in that crystal save. And then like I cheesed, there's a method that will give you a basically like 1 in 60 shiny odds from eggs. And so I got a shiny Scyther, a shiny Cyndaquil, and a shiny Totodile as well. There were video calls, but like webcam quality was not what it is today. And like we didn't do that until like a bit into our relationship. So like we both thought we were getting catfished in actuality. It wasn't until like I think I bought her a webcam, because like her excuse I think initially was like, oh, I don't have a webcam, and so I'm like, I'll buy you one. And then we finally both had webcams and started using, it was MSN Messenger back in the day. We didn't really have like good smartphones, or like smartphones of any kind, so to speak. Come on, dude. So we basically just used like MSN Messenger for everything. Why didn't we webcam? It was because like we were poor. Like webcams, they were like fairly expensive. There weren't a lot of options for them back then. And like I had a part-time job and she didn't have a job. But we eventually did. It just took a bit of coordination. Dude, please get in the ball. You're the last one I need to catch. There you go. And these guys are trying to mob me. Come on. Like money was hard to come by when you're working for like $7 an hour. Or like whatever the minimum wage was back then. I think it was like $5.15 or something stupid. And like in the area that I grew up in, like jobs were not aplenty. Jobs were actually like, even entry-level jobs were like really hard to come by. It took me like so long of like applying literally everywhere. Like applying at McDonald's, applying every fast food place that I could find. And then like I finally found something that was like semi-stable and like just clung on to that. Because I'm like, if I lose this job, I will not be able to find anything else in this town. It was that bad. You definitely do not have to whatsoever, man. But if you get it, I'll just be happy that you got it. That's what it comes down to. I'm on 37, so we got 12 left. I think Chase said 39, so we'll see. 2 away from that. I was kind of hoping that one would go in. 2. You need to catch 4. Still on 2. Still on 2. Dude, they just do not want to get caught. 2. 3. Hopefully 4. 4. We have to KO all 4 too. Double water pulses. No. Okay, maybe this will work. Nope, it didn't. Please, 4. Okay, awesome. I was like, this has to be it. Positives is that even with these dudes spread out, it's still easy to group them into 4 spawns. That was definitely not the case with Dartrix and a few others. Awesome. $38. This is where it starts getting a little weird. It'll be like catch 1, KO 2, catch 1, KO 2, catch 3. 2 down. And we need to catch 1 and then battle another 2. So please go in. Sir? I said please go in. There we go. It's gotta be it. That man just dodged that so expertly. So expertly, I should say. Full of experts. Expertfully, exactly. Full of expertness. Finally, my lord. That felt like no spawns whatsoever. So I guess I just caught them all real quick. Here's what Chase had predicted. We are on 39. 10 left to go. I can't say I'm feeling the most confident ever. But that's okay. We are on 39, Chase, so this is it. This is your call, man. This is it. It's do or die. It's now or never. Yeah, soft resets definitely could be that way, man. You always got to have like something else going. So hopefully the stream is kind of helping with that, but there's not a whole lot going on our side either. Come on. Progo is back. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got 10 more permutations to go before this is considered a complete loss. Though we do have another shiny that's been on permutation 16 as Alex predicted. Just waiting for us to get done with this. If we don't get the alpha. So it's not a complete failure. It will just be a non-shalfa. I think I have my my own Darkrai, Broga. Unless you're asking somebody else in the chat. I have both of them. But if you are trying to trade them, someone else might be interested. Yo, no way. Chase, you've been right like the last 3 times, dude. I don't know how you keep doing it, but please keep showing up to the streams, man. Chase, like, you are Arceus. How did you call that? You called, like, the other 2 as well, man. Like, seriously, the amount of times that you have been right is not... It's not natural, dude. Seriously, like, Chase is psychic. I said it before, dude. You weren't in the last stream, but, like, you've guessed it correctly, like, 3 times at least, or have been within, like, 1 or 2 guesses. You've been within, like, 1 or 2 permutations. Yep, we just got it, Miku. You just popped in and saw it. Holy crap. Chase predicted 39. We are on literally number 39. He is admin. Exactly. Chase works for Nintendo, guys. Confirmed. Be on your best behavior. Right on time for the surprise. Not a moment too soon. I'm glad I stayed up late and actually did this, because I was... Like, when I first started the stream, I wasn't feeling too hot, and I was like, I am going to have to, like, call it quits early tonight. But, like, this makes it so much... It just makes it worthwhile. That must be it, dude. That must be it. Chase has a shiny Arceus, so he can just predict the shinies. That's what it comes down to. Just to celebrate, I'm also going to hit the Misfortune Sister over here, because I need money, like, way bad. But, man, oh man, Chase. Thank you. Thank you for being the good luck charm of the stream, dude. Hey, I mean, that slide, that has happened to Switch Fox. Though, like, I don't think I have the resilience to do another 10 permutations tonight. It's already getting late where I'm at, so we're probably going to end the stream after this. Yeah, I don't care for the Misfortune Sisters at all either. But the moolah is what I'm going for here. Sounds good, Progo. I will literally name it Chase. You've gotten it too right. You've earned it, dude. I think that's fitting. Permutations can be exhausting. I've ended them before because I didn't feel like it. Yeah, I've started like a few permutation hunts and just wasn't in the wasn't vibing with it, and I have ended it before as well. I'm surprised that we got this one though. I was not anticipating getting. I was like thinking I would be doing like a bunch of hunts and stuff to try and find like an alpha Torterra or a Grottle spawn. I wasn't anticipating that we would find anything in the Empoleon line tonight. So like, I'm completely okay with that. Let me save the game real fast. Holy guacamole. And it is a boy too. Chase, this one's for you, man. Thank you for being here. I'm not sure. I guess we can put Ninetales back for now. We'll put Ninetales right there. You are a boy, Chase. Exactly. Okay, Chase can even level up right away too. Check that noise out. We gotta get Big Luke up there though with his stats, like, bad. Mega congrats. Everyone just starts coming in right as we get it too. Okay, so that's at least good there. We'll give some EXP to Chase. Beat him up a little bit. Give him a few levels. Yeah, right after I said the stream isn't eventful. It's literally like, it's beyond a running joke at this point. Anytime that I say I'm gonna end the stream, the shiny pops. So I just need to start saying that at the start and be like, sorry guys, I only got 30 minutes, and then like, it'll be the most poppin' stream ever. I think that's the moral of the story here. Threaten the stream, and it will provide the shinies. It'll cough them right up. Okay, let's evolve Chase real quick. Actually, let's go back to the village. I want to get a few shots of him. Threaten the cosmos, exactly. Scare them right into our arms. Alrighty. We get some up close and personal shots of our very own Chase. Look at this man. Beautiful. And we are going to evolve him as well. Oh, it can't evolve because he's out of the Pokeball. Here we go. Look at that. That would actually be super sick if you could evolve them out of the ball. What a dude. Now that is a unit of a Pokemon. Well, everybody. Yeah, that evolution animation slaps. Absolutely. So Progo, you said you had some stuff. Were you saying that you had stuff to trade me? Perhaps? Okay, cool. You know what to do, my friend. Oh, you guys, I didn't show you this, but I'll show you this before we head out for the night. My wife has this like rad Pokemon coloring book, and she's been working on the shiny evolutions. They look pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. I will at least give you some alphas. And thank you so much for donating these, dude. I will make sure they find good homes. Sounds good, Chase. No way, dude. It's Shalfa. It sure is Shalfa. That's insane. Sounds good. And yeah, Slide, we'll be doing like streams with giveaways for shinies. We'll be doing like a subathon type event. Though, I mean, like, depending on how many we have, I may or may not allow double dipping. Most of these are Shalfa. Okay. We could use these as like the big boys. If like the big prizes for the giveaways. The grand prizes, if you will. Blossom will be the golden child. I mean, that can only be Riolu, right? Maybe. Dude, thank you so much for doing this too. Like, this is definitely going to be like really helpful, and like I'm excited to do a larger giveaway stream. I think that we could probably schedule something once we hit our first sub goal. I think that would be kind of a good way to go about it. So when we get to 151, we can start setting up a giveaway. if you will. Aspen Wood, welcome to the stream. We are wrapping things up, but you just missed us catching a shiny alpha Prinplup that we evolved into an alpha Empoleon. You helped me when I was new, so I'm paying you back. That's very kind, dude. That's extremely kind. Thank you. And I'm happy to help. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, Aspen. We're just wrapping things up at the end of the night with some trades. Krogo, who has been popping in the streams for a while now, is gifting a bunch of shinies to us for a future giveaway. Once we hit a sub goal of 151, I'll be doing a full Gen 1 playthrough of all the games from the prior generations and iterations of Gen 1 simultaneously. So we'll be doing Pokemon Yellow, Fire Red, and then Let's Go Eevee on the same screen. And then we'll also be scheduling out a shiny giveaway as well. So you'll create 200 accounts and sub to me. I appreciate it. I don't condone it, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The channel's been bumping along, and we should be getting it relatively soon. I think like another week or two. But we'll see. I mean, we've had some pretty crazy nights where we've bumped up like 20 subs in one night, so. I look forward to you checking back in. Tomorrow we have Breath of the Wild scheduled. I'm going to be doing a Breath of the Wild playthrough where if I die, I have to do a fitness challenge with these fitness dice. Every death incurs a dice penalty. It has all sorts of different types of fitness activities on it that I will be doing on stream. And I died a lot the first playthrough, or the first episode, so that's going to be interesting. Thursday is an off day. And then Friday, I'm going to be starting up a playthrough of Pokemon Coliseum. So we got a lot of varied Pokemon content that's going to be happening outside of Arceus, as well as just other games, if it interests you at all. Breath of the Wild is neat. I could never play it personally, but I like watching others play it. Well, I will be going live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific with my second playthrough. Or my second episode of the playthrough. I've never actually played it before. Lucario, dude, thank you so much. And thank you for waiting until I got my legit Lucario and got my Dex entry in before trading these to me. That meant a lot to me that you were willing to wait. Sounds good, Aspen. I'll catch you there. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Chase needs the Shalfa, huh? Look at it closely. This is yours. You caught this one. Is that what you're laying down here? Oh yeah. Yeah, we got dual Shalfas now. Thank you so much, man. Like, I greatly appreciate you doing this. You did not have to in any stretch, but this is definitely going to help out the stream, help out other people that are stoked about Pokemon. So, like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is going to make for, like, a really awesome stream in the future. You know the code, Chase. And what is it that you would like for this? Are you saying that you want the Lucario for the Goodra? I think that's fair, dude. You've donated some shinies as well, so. I have played Mystery Dungeon. I have not played the original Rescue Team spin-offs, but I have recently been delving into emulation, so I will be playing them at some point. I don't know if I'll be playing them on stream, but I will be playing them at one point. And Chase, do you have more that you're looking to donate to the stream? Or what are you hoping to, I guess, get out of this dealio? Okay. My favorite game is Blue Rescue Team. It is very much worth a look. Yeah, I've heard that repeatedly. So, like, I've definitely been interested in playing through it. Are you saying that you need regular shinies for these? Like, what is it that you're looking for? Okay, so just shinies. But, like, what? Regular anything. Okay. How many do you have, Chase, that you're looking to trade? Another Gligar. I think I will ask him. I definitely enjoyed Mystery Dungeon a lot. And, like, I haven't played the Ranger games either, so I'm looking forward to playing that. At least 10. So here's what I'm going to have you do, Chase. Let's do half of what you have now, and then we can do the other half later this weekend. Does that work? Cool. Others are for the giveaway. Awesome. I assumed as much, Slide, but, like, I'm not one that will, like, overly verify, like, what is legit and what isn't legit when it's traded to me. Like, I assume most of the stuff that's being traded to me isn't legit, and that's completely fine. Thank you so much, Brogo. That means a lot to me, man. I played the original, but my DS got legit destroyed from it. As a kid, I just forced the stylus on there. So only played it for an hour before being like, I ain't no more. Yeah, like, I had a friend that donated a DS Lite to my daughter when she was like a toddler, and she totally wrecked the bottom screen. I think it might be cool to like take it and do like a DS macro build or something. And she's older now, so I think that if I did that for her, she'd actually appreciate it more than just like a regular DS, but we'll see. Did I send you a female Ralts, Chase? I might have a male one if you need it. Okay, cool. The build that I just mentioned, Game Boy Macro. Good to hear. I didn't check it beforehand, so I didn't know. A DS macro is where you take the bottom screen of a DS, you take the top half off, and you just turn it into a rectangular Game Boy player, basically. You like swap the screens, and there's different types of enclosures that you can use for it. That's essentially what it is. It's just an elongated Game Boy. Mister, welcome to the stream. I am doing great. We caught an alpha shiny Prinplup. We're just wrapping up some trades for the night. And yeah, we're just hanging out and chatting. Doing some last minute shiny trades before we wrap things up for the day. We will probably end with a raid. Let's see who's on. That sounds good to me, Chase. I keep seeing my stream repeatedly. Is it literally just me and the beacon streaming right now? Like, someone else has to be, right? Dang, we're going late nights. It's me and the beacon. I mean, there's a guy doing a live Nuzlocke. He's got 15 people watching. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this guy. Straight up. Cool. So Chase, I'm gonna stop us here. But we can continue doing some trades this coming week. The next time that I play will be this weekend. So you can definitely hit me up from there. So this guy that I'm about to link to you dudes, he has 334 subs right now. He's doing a Nuzlocke where every new sub, a Pokemon dies. So go over to his channel and let's like wipe out his entire team. Let's like all sub up to him and like just like destroy his entire team. Yeah, let's call some chaos right here. Let's get him. I want to see his whole team gone. sub. Let's get him. All right, you guys, you know what to do. We already got 3 people in there, so that's 3 Pokemon down. Let's get the rest. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for all the new people that have stopped in. Thank you, Chase, for giving us amazing shiny luck tonight. I appreciate the trades. I appreciate you guys just being awesome. I can't wait to continue to stream with you guys. And I will be streaming Breath of the Wild tomorrow. Off Thursday, we'll be back and at it with Pokemon Coliseum on Friday. I do have to update my stream schedule. That will happen, and the clips will be uploaded soon. So thank you guys for being here. Hope that you have a great night. Take care.